Hi, I'm here to find out what brand new trucks look like. I'm here with Bob, who has, well, 20 odd years of driving experience. He's now the warehouse manager here at David Watson. So, with all of that experience you've got, you must remember when trucks were pretty basic.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Crash gearboxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleeping across the engine bay. Yeah.
I was just
remember
say,
all that.
Yeah, a bit of wood across your
Yeah.
seats.
Remember all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these, well, they're designed to be a lot more comfortable. I guess to give the drivers a much better lifestyle, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, you have to nowadays, don't you? You know, they're a lot better. They're just like living at home, really.
Yeah.
You know, the guys make them their own place.
Yeah.
And they're in there Monday to Friday.
I mean, I'm not an HGV1 driver, so I've not been in an Arctic for about 20 years myself. So I'm really keen to see what's in there. I drive only up to 7.5 ton truck. I feel like a little baby compared to.
Oh, you're just a novice.
Just a novice, indeed.
Just a novice.
But can you show me around?
Yeah. Let's
First
have
of
a
all,
look.
what model is this? What
This
make
is
is it?
a Volvo FH, 500
Right.
brake horsepower.
Yeah. Pretty powerful machine then.
Yeah. They're lovely bits of kit. Really are.
Yeah. And if they were unrestricted, what sort of speed would they do?
Who would know? Before we
They've never been tested, I suppose.
Before we had speed limiters, quite comfortably do 70 mile an hour, but you weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
But they would, quite easy.
Yeah.
But with the limiters on, you've had it now.
Yeah. And do you know what sort of weight this vehicle can
This will
tow?
be 44 tonne.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the road.
And with some of your, do you abnormal loads? Do you
we do
tow heavier than that here?
STGO,
Yeah.
Cat 2, and that varies in weight.
Yeah.
So I can't really remember the specifications nowadays, but yeah, abnormal. We do abnormal, long, wide.
Mm-hmm.
You name it, we'll move it. I've moved Spitfires and all sorts of
Have
things.
you?
Yeah.
You're the Spitfire mover.
done
I've been
Spitfire.
asking round who's moved the
Spitfires.
Spitfire.
Yeah, Spitfires.
Oh,
yeah.
before you show me around, tell me about that, because the Spitfire for me is just the most beautiful plane in the world ever.
Down in just out along from Dover on the coast, there's a memorial, Spitfire memorial.
Yeah.
We've moved originals, but these were two that came out of there back to be renovated, and they look identical. You know, they are so right, and they were done not far from here. And then we take them back down and put the wings on when you get down there and put them all up at the memorial. It was a number of years ago now, but yeah, Spitfires.
I expect the originals were worth quite a lot of money.
Millions, aren't they?
Yeah.
Millions.
Priceless, I think.
Yeah. But many unusual things. I mean, I was involved in the Olympics in the Mall. I ran. I was on hire to Elliott cabins, and I had lorry drivers having nights out in the Mall. You'll never ever have that again. You know, all sorts of things.
Well, I was talking to Gary earlier about tramping and sleeping in lay-bys and stuff. That is quite a different sleeping out on the Mall.
Yeah, that'll never ever happen.
No.
Again.
Okay.
But yeah, I wasn't. But the drivers were. You know, things like driving lorries through Buckingham Palace, through the main gates and round in at the back garden. You know, unusual things. We do many unusual things over the years, but you know, now they're a lot better.
Well, show me, if you wouldn't mind, some of the creature comforts in this cab.
Let's have a look round.
All right.
Let's have a look round.
I feel like I need crampons and a rope. Blimey. Wow.
So where do you want to start? The nice memory foam mattress.
Lovely.
For them, keep comfortable.
Topper. Plenty of room.
Obviously you've got night heater.
Yeah.
Heated seats.
So the night heater, I'm guessing that's electric, is it?
No, they run off the diesel. The
Right.
diesel fires them up, and they're like a little burner and give you hot air. Keep you warm through the night. You have your microwave up the top there.
Microwave.
So you can buy a ready meal or whatever you want.
No hot plate for cooking your fried breakfast.
No, you don't have them anymore.
No more?
No, you don't have gas fires in them anymore.
Wow. But there were?
Oh yeah, back in my day, yeah, we'd have little stove and
Yeah.
cook up some beans or whatever you wanted to do, you know.
I did hear stories of coffee machines.
Yeah, we've got one of those down here.
Oh, look at that, that's beautiful.
Coffee machine. As you can see, it's all brand new.
Yeah.
Never
Definitely
been
keep
used
you
in
going.
action. And then just here you have your
fridge.
fridge.
Oh, superb.
Fridge, freezer, so you can keep your food nice
Yeah.
and cool, and your drinks during the our English hot summers.
Yeah. I guess what they've done is they've gone, right, camper vans are kitted out like this, why can't lorry drivers have the same?
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
yeah,
this is all very similar sort of kit, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
You find
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in a decent camper van.
yeah.
Yeah.
But very expensive.
Mm.
But yeah,
Lots
they've
of
got
storage space as well.
yeah, all these slides. You want to make them?
I feel like Martin Roberts here on Homes Under the Hammer. You
Yeah.
know, so how are we going to improve the value of this?
Yeah.
Let's see what it went for at auction.
But we don't. In this particular model, you don't pull down your sun visor anymore.
Oh,
You operate it electrically.
fantastic.
You know, all these things.
Mm.
You've got a nice screen display.
Yeah.
It tells you all sorts of things, sat nav and
Yeah, yeah.
everything you can.
Similar to in cars
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
with the
Yeah,
infotainment
yeah.
panel and what have you.
And obviously fully automatic.
Yeah.
You know,
I think the
cruise control, everything.
The only time I've driven Arctics was on dock roads. I used to offload them off of ships,
Yeah, yeah.
just the cabs,
Yeah.
and they were the Mercedes, and I remember and they were very early sort of sequential, as I remember.
EPS?
Yeah, I think so. And they were tricky to drive because none of us knew how. We weren't, you know, even the one or two HGV drivers on the gang. You know, because we didn't have to be qualified. We just had to be able to drive.
These are just it's just
but
like
just
a
normal,
car.
just normal automatic.
Yeah, just put it in
And
the
how many
drive.
gears would it have?
I think they're a 12 speed. I wouldn't like to guarantee that.
That's something like
Like
that.
I say, in my day, you had a gear lever to
Yeah.
do
Big
everything
old-
with.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I was driving a 7.5 a few weeks ago, and it had I thought, oh my god,
Yeah.
I've not missed this. 'Cause
Yeah.
the trucks I drive, they're fully automatic as well.
I think on the whole fleet there isn't a manual on the whole fleet. I don't think anymore.
So all of these obviously make it a lot more comfortable for a driver. I mean, if you were driving now, would you? I mean, tell me when you were driving, what was it like out on the road? Was it hard work? You know, having to sleep on the.
The thing being, it's what it was.
Mm.
You know, things have evolved. I mean, the last lorry I had here had a night heater. It didn't have microwave. It didn't have fridge or anything like that. But in its day, it was a good lorry.
Yeah.
Dave has always had, you know, the best that he can get hold of.
Yeah.
So it was a good lorry. But all this evolves
Yeah.
and gets better
Naturally,
and better.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So back then, it was good.
Mm.
You know. But yeah, we'd be away.
I think, I mean, something at Road and Load that we're sort of trying to get across that is driving. It's not just driving. You know, you have got lots of well-being, and you know,
Yeah.
if you're with a decent company, they'll look after you. They'll give you amazing kit to drive, and it's not just that you're in a sleeping bag on the side of the
The thing is nowadays,
A30
you
in the
have
West
to-
Country, you know.
you have to have it nowadays.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where you're going to be. You know, with your driver's hours, and you know you have to aim to get somewhere that's secure or
Yeah.
you know nice. I used to like to get where there's a nice bit of scenery to have a look at night. You know, but
Yeah.
they're different era, if you know what I mean. You know, but now, yeah, they want all this stuff,
Yeah,
and
but-
Dave supplies it.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't scrimp.
I would think anybody who's just getting involved or interested in getting involved in the haulage industry or wanted to be an HG driver would go, I'm sold, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to get. You're not going to walk into a company and get straight into one of these. You've got to prove yourself
Yeah.
in anything.
But it's
you know.
something to aspire to, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, it wouldn't be very long. Wouldn't be very long. But yeah, you've got to prove your worth,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly.
Because at the end of the day, there's a job to be done. You
Yeah.
know, and you need to know what's behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all right, in a straight line, let's go forward. You've got to get these into some places that you'd think, I can't get a van in there.
Talking about that, do these have reversing cameras and side cameras? I mean,
the whole system's going on. The other ones, that's just the only one that hasn't been done yet. And the camera system is watching. You can watch the load behind, the sides. Camera will be on the driver all the time. And, you know, so don't drive using your mobile phone. You shouldn't have any need to do that with all the systems in there.
The firm I work for, yes, we've got all that as well. You know.
So they're monitored all the time.
But I mean, so far as visually, have you got reversing cameras and side cameras so that that come up on here?
It will all come up on the display. But as in the realms of a reversing camera, right on the trailer, I don't. I'll have to deny the answer to that one because some will have, some won't have because
depends on what kit.
I.e. nowadays you should have a banksman to back you in. There should be most of the sites now request that you were reversed in with a banksman, things like that. So there's lots and lots of rules and regulations to take. So it's not just driving it.
And these seats, I guess these are fully adjustable as well. And you can, I mean, the driver's one more so.
No, that'll do virtually the same as this. That's air, and it'll do everything that this does.
Terrific. Well, thank you very much for showing me around. It is impressive. I am a little bit overwhelmed.
Have you been in one? Have you been up the road in one?
Not yet, no.
I'll go up the airfield if you want.
Oh yeah, all right, that'd be fun. Yeah, all right. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, then please put them in the comments below. And don't forget to like, follow and subscribe.